What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes news for May 15th, 2021. So yes, by the thumbnail, you guys know Jahra is 100% confirmed. If the event preview didn't already, well, now we absolutely know, and we do know the release date as well. So let's take 1 second, hit that subscribe button, and let's jump right into it. So yes, here she is. Her official name is actually Wing Jahra. Not sure if I like that name, Wing Jahra, but overall, I think personally, one of the coolest looking Transcended heroes so far. Now, chances are, my first guess is going to be she's probably going to be something more of a PvP hero, but you never know. They could add something really cool to her existing skill set as they've done in past ones. But yeah, really cool looking outfit. I mean, I like the pink and purple look. It fits the void very well, more so than any of the other Transcendence heroes that we've had come our way so far. And we also now know that May 21st is going to be the date, which should mean it is the weekly reset. Usually when they tell us it's a Friday, that usually means it's our Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. reset. So again, we might have to wait that extra hour to 2 hours for the new event to go live, but she will be available at that point. So we will be building her on Twitch no matter what. We're probably going to build her on a couple different accounts, both the Evil Meme Team and the main account that we have. And we do know, I believe on Tuesday, we're going to be getting her skill set as well. So we'll be able to get a couple days preview to Theorycraft, see how she's doing, all that fun stuff. But one thing we need to talk about also is, what is she going to actually be able to do? So as far as, you know, what we absolutely know, that kind of ends it if you guys want to head out. We're going to talk about the event coming up as well that is tied to the new hero. But Jahra, basically, a lot of you guys probably have never used Jahra, especially if you're a newer player. But she is really interesting. She has a lot of stat debuffs. She could potentially be the first Transcendence hero that has every single thing that the new Purify takes care of, because if you guys remember, we now have the multiple Purify. So we have mark removal, control removal, dot removal, and attribute reduction removal. That kind of plays an interesting role, because when we look at Jahra's active baseline, it looks good. It hits 4 random enemies. It does poison them, which is a dot, which is kind of nice. Dealing damage, meanwhile, has a 25% chance to freeze and 25% chance to petrify. I really hope she keeps the multiple different styles of CC, because that will help get around that CC reduction removal if people run Purify. If she also has these CC effects, running an upgraded Rui Scepter is probably going to be amazing on her as well. She also has some very interesting things here. Even her passive here attacks frontline enemies. If that somehow ended up being like a backline attack on her basic, or a random like 3 to 4 targets, that would be awesome. And she also has a 20% attack steal for 3 rounds. Again, if she has that attribute debuff, that would be another really cool one, because that would mean she'd have like 3 of the 4 different Purifies, her damage, her abilities all spread out across all of those. She does have, of course, that bonus to frozen and petrified enemies. Not sure if that's going to stay really, because when you really look at the other heroes, they kept the same style, but they changed their skills up quite a bit. And of course, there's some really cool interactions when, you know, enemies are petrified, you restore HP and increase attack. Whenever an enemy's frozen, you gain energy and attack. There's a lot of cool potential for this hero, especially to not just be a PvP hero. Just because we see CC in her skill effects as a normal hero, that doesn't necessarily mean we're going to see that there. Because if you guys remember, even like Asmodel, I mean, Asmodel has crit marks. Instead, we now have this like revenge mechanic instead. That's not really a mark, it's a skill effect, and like it's close. Sword Flash was very similar to, where she does have some attacks. She did lose her bleed, which her basic Shia copy did have a bleed. She didn't have the dodge. So there's a lot of chances that there's going to be a lot of similarities, especially when we look at Queen. I feel like Queen is the closest to her original hero. Kind of. She still has the bleed. She has a lot of cool stuff. There's a counterattack mechanic. She's the closest. I'm hoping Jahra is even closer to her original because, as you guys know, Jahra was one of my favorites. The other thing we need to talk about here is in the event preview, we have this Call of Stars, Meet the Mysterious Transcendence Heroes. So there's actually going to be an event tied to Transcendence Heroes, not necessarily building them, but I think using them, because event number 1, Jahra's Invitation. Complete specified quests to collect Jahra's cards. Collect a certain number of cards for a summon in Void Vortex. That's interesting. For a summon in Void Vortex. What does that mean? Do they just mean to put Void or Gate of the Void? Because Void Vortex is the game mode. It's not where you summon heroes. So that's interesting. But complete specified quests, I feel like that's going to be the traditional complete X Tavern quests or something along those lines. Well, actually, they can't really do that anymore. Maybe like, you know what I mean? Do X number of fights, do this, do that. Hopefully, it's pretty good loot for free. Event number 2 is the Star Store. So now you're going to take those Jahra cards and exchange them for items in the Star Store. Get surprising gifts after all items have been exchanged. It could be interesting. Could be cores, could be stellar, could be cores for your star spawn. It could be anything really. It could just be hero copies or something like that. So I'm guessing that's going to be the cards you get from this part is going to be used in the store. And then lastly, event number 3, Transcendence Fight. In arena, friendly battles, and guild matches. Deploy a specified number of Transcendence heroes as attackers and battle for specific times to get rich rewards. So I feel like even if you only have one Transcendence, I'm really hoping this one ends up working out and being what we've been looking for. Because if it's requiring you to use multiples, then that's definitely pay to win. If it's requiring you to use one, then that's very free to play friendly, because everybody that's been playing at a competitive level since Transcendence Heroes came out, you should have your first one. You'll probably be deciding if you're getting Scarlet Queen or maybe Jahra if she's like somehow really, really good. I don't know if she's gonna be good, but she definitely looks cool. I'm really hoping these events are not tied to pay to win, and I'm kind of hoping the value packages don't have Jahra cards, but we'll have to see next week. So let me know what you guys think. I think she, again, is one of the coolest looking heroes. We will also, of course, be building her on Thursday night. So if you guys are looking for another Twitch live stream, it's been a while since we've done one, but we are going to get it back on Twitch. We've been busy. The baby's good. The wife is good. We're all good. The family's settling in. We got our routine. But I'm definitely going to make time for the event live stream. We're going to build her on multiple accounts, test her out. I think on both accounts we have like splendid Rui scepters, but if we build her on the main as well, we have splendid A and Bs, we have splendid crowns, we have pretty much anything at her disposal to at least test her out. We'll be running her in a 4 Transcendence team. Might drop Asmodel, we don't know. We'll do like a 3 and 3 Fiona, add some Rogans in. We'll have to see. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Make sure you take 1 second, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time.